Hello, YouTube. Hold on, I'm gonna turn off my fan. Hello, welcome to my video. Probably know it by the title, but I'm gonna say it anyways. I'm starting a new series where I do a fast review of anime or TV shows or cartoons of some sort by the first episode. So on the first episode. So some of these will probably be either bad or good or in between, depending on how the first episode is. So if the first episode isn't too good, then the review will probably be like a eh. If the first episode's like really good and like pulls me in, it'll probably be like 2 thumbs up, you know. So the first one that I want to do is it BEM? Is that what it's called? One second, I'm gonna pull it up real quick so that I can make sure I'm saying the name right. It's probably going to be in the title, so hopefully you know what it is because you're watching the video. But right now I don't, so you're probably going to hear the Funimation. Does it not do it on the console, or does it only do it on the phone? It only does it on the phone. And usually does that boop boop boop. Yeah, BEM, BEM. So from this first episode, it was strange. I have kind of it's half and half. It's kind of like some aspects are really good, some aspects I'm like kind of iffy about, but I'm excited to watch the rest of the series or episodes that they have on Funimation right now. To kind of get more of a feel for it. But right now, I kind of got when I was first watching it, because it's kind of like it's kind of got like, the soundtrack is all jazzy, which I like. I enjoy that about it. That's a cool aspect. Another aspect I got from it is kind of like, it felt like the Batman cartoon series that they had going on, the animated Batman cartoon. Back in the 2000s, 90s to 2000s, wherever it is. I kind of got that feel from it. I kind of felt like Batman should be in this universe, but instead it's like anime-ish characters. But I feel like if they just pulled the characters from it and put in like Batman characters, it would fit really, really well. The first episode is called Water, and so the first villainous person is this person made of water. So what the show is about these 3 beings, these 3 humanoids that look like humans, but you find out as you watch through the episode that they're not human. They're like these creepy little monsters. But they're striving to help humanity because they want to become human. So they believe that if they help enough humans and do enough good with helping humans, that they'll be turned into humans. So the first episode again is called Water. The first villain is Water, and he's going around killing people, and you get introduced to this cop. I can't remember her name, but she just got transferred. There's 2, I guess, areas in this show. It's called the upper, and I think it's the upper and lower cities, and it's separated by a big bridge. The upper is like the upper class people, you know, like the high rollers, like expensive, like they live up there, you know, and they have all the money and whatnot. No problems, no big problems in their communities. And then you've got the lower, which is the lower class people, pretty run down, stealing, like any criminal crimes going on, like they're paying the cops to not really notice certain crimes, a lot of gangs, you know, stuff like that. And this cop, she just went from being an upper class to a lower class in the lower city. And so we get introduced to her, and she sees some crime going on. And the first thing that she does is she pulls over because she sees that this girl got mugged. She pulls over, jumps out of her car, chases a guy, not thinking much about it. Come to find out that this lady comes and steals her car. That's how bad the crime rate is in this lower city. And we get introduced to the water guy because he actually ends up killing this robber and somehow he was drowned, and there was no water around. So the cops and everybody are like kind of weirded out about it. And then you get introduced to one of the main three characters. I can't remember his name right off the top of my head, but he's dressed kind of like all fancy like, and he rescues this cop from getting hit by a car. He's like got super speed, and he rescues her, and he goes and ends up having to fight this water guy and all these things, and he turns into this like beast mode looking thing. It looks like it heightens their abilities, becoming this beast mode. And so when I jump from that's like really cool, like the story and stuff's really awesome sounding and everything. And then I jump to the part where they become like these beast looking monster things. I'm like iffy about it. I'm not sure how I feel about them turning into these monsters and not just staying as humanoids. But it's a good concept. I enjoy the concept. One thing that kind of is iffy in the movie, that there's some points where it's really good, some points that it's kind of hard to watch, is when they use CGI, because CGI is becoming a big thing in animes. They're trying to play with it a little more, and in this one it's not like all CGI. The cars when they drive in cars are usually CGI. Sometimes when they pan the bridge or they pan into the bridge, it's CGI'd. So that stuff's, I'm like, wow, okay, that's okay, like I'm okay with that. But some things that I don't like is when they transform from their human body into their monster body. It's like all CGI-ish. Certain times, like the first time they transform, it's CGI, but the rest of the time it's not. But the first time that they do, it's like hard to watch, because I'm just like, this is like PS2 graphic stuff, you know. I would rather just have them like fading, turning them into monster anime-ish transformation type stuff than the CGI. But they do good with the CGI in certain aspects. Certain times you can't really tell that it's CGI, but there's certain spots where there's going to be CGI. So they do just pretty good with some pretty good things. But I have high hopes for this anime. If you've watched the episodes that Funimation's had, or on any other streaming site, comment below how your feelings are about it. Please no spoilers, because I want to like watch some of this stuff. But if you have like a good feeling about it, if you thought it was really good or you thought it was really bad, I'd like to hear your comments on it. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this first video of my first episode review. I hope maybe this gets me into new animes, and hopefully I'll get some comments telling me kind of what ones I should do, so that I can watch kind of more better animes out there, because I'm trying to just expand some more, because I got like a very select few of animes that I've watched, so I want to watch some more, but I'm afraid to, because I'm afraid that they're going to be not good or stuff like that. So yeah, hopefully this goes good, and hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, please hit that like button, and we'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.